What's up, guys? Grey Jack Gaming, Red Dead Redemption 2. Currently in the middle of Chapter 3, and this is Part 3. Recently moved over here to Clemens Point, away from Horseshoe Overlook. Let's get started. I'm going to actually start off with doing this 5-finger fillet with Micah. Again, these little...
You've stopped paying into the
Oh,
box.
snap. What?
I've been sort of busy, Miss Grimshaw.
Well, we all need to eat, Mr. Morgan.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
I lost everything, my vocation, my faith, my family. And but for Dutch and you poor people, I would have lost my life long ago.
All right.
I'm sorry about that.
Silly.
So am I. And yet I know in a few days I'll be back at it,
Yikes.
searching for I don't know what in that stuff. I've
Got a
been
drug
such
problem.
a fool. Tell her, Arthur. Tell her what a fool I've been.
We're all fools, Reverend.
I trust all's well.
Well, first of all, Miss Grimshaw was... Oh, yeah, see, we got a dog. I think I missed that interaction when we first found him. Miss
So,
Grimshaw was...
Arthur,
Jesus.
is it true about the bad luck?
What bad luck.
I just broke my pocket mirror, and I remember me old ma saying that a broken mirror means 7 years bad luck.
7 years? We won't see 7 years out. Don't be ridiculous. But if I find a mirror on my adventures, I'll bring it back for you.
Thank you, Arthur.
Huh. Okay. Miss Grimshaw is busting my back about not paying into the box, which doesn't make any sense because I pay into that box way more than everybody else. She must not know how to read the ledger. But either way, that still tempts me to go drop a couple bucks in there. After that, Reverend, we kind of missed the beginning of his conversation, but he was saying how he lost his faith, he lost his family, and I think he was hinting towards the fact that it was all because of his drug problem, and that even though he knows how messed up that is, he knows that he's still going to go back to it. Alright, a $1 buckle is not going to cut it. Let's drop some money. In all honesty, dropping money into this box doesn't make a whole lot of sense outside of a little bit of RP. Because if the box only has, let's say, 10 bucks, and you're buying something for the camp that costs 100 bucks, that's funny. He reacted to me putting money in there. It takes the remaining money out of your money,
Going?
so you don't ever really need to put the money in the
I
box.
have nothing to complain about.
All right for some.
That's an odd relationship there.
Good evening.
Who is that? Oh, Kieran. Okay, alright, Micah. Let's see what kind of story development we can add with this little interaction. Probably just more hatred.
Micah?
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
Now forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
See?
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry.
Huh.
Before, well, things all went a little crazy. Now the fun part.
So that's all we got, huh? I'm gonna just look to beat him one time. X and triangle. They always give you the same pattern. It's kind of interesting that they make Micah a lot better at this than all the other campmates. Like when I played with Lenny, Lenny could barely get through once or twice. And see, Micah only messed up one time.
Now,
Relax.
watch me.
There you go. Oh, snap. Micah got 4 rounds. Let me just get 5. I guess I'll keep going. Oh, you can do a flourish.
There's not much point in this for you.
Ah.
Excuse me.
You be well.
Alright. I proved my point. I'm better than Micah. What are my cores at? Should I sleep? Does my... Why? Oh, there we go. Wasn't working at all. I'm super tired. I'm actually going to sleep. I prefer to do missions during the daytime as it is. Where is my camp? Might be time to shave, too. Sleep. Wake up in the morning. You struggling there, Arthur? Just sit down, bro. A lot of times when you sleep, that's like an opportunity for there to be a journal entry. I think they need some kind of like little break in the action for him to update his journal.
Your needs, isn't it? I have never known a woman with so many needs.
Who's he talking to?
You don't know the first thing about a woman's needs.
Oh, snap.
How selfish are you?
Good morning, Arthur.
Are you even aware of the price on my head? The pressures I'm under?
If you'd only talk to me, I could help. I want to help you, Dutch, but there's this wall.
You can help by leaving me alone so I can actually think for once.
Good morning, Arthur. You're a bastard, Dutch Vanderland.
Damn. That's pretty heated conversation between them. And if we remember the last time, Molly O'Shea had a mission for us, kinda. She came up to us and was like asking us about what we thought about Dutch and, you know, like his mindset. And it looked like there was something on her mind. But by the time we got to
Hey, Arthur.
talking, somebody else interrupted us and took us on another mission. Alright, I think we've got a mission down with the Greys. This dude, Bo, essentially Romeo. You know, the two feuding families between the Greys.
Not good. Ain't easy being me. Sorry to hear that.
Who's talking? Between the Greys and the Braithwaites. Whenever you move to a new camp, it takes me a minute to get completely familiar with the layout, where the horses are, where my camp is, or my bed rather. So this Bo Gray character, he's obviously a Gray, but he doesn't have the same mindset as the rest of his family. The rest of his family, like, really hates the Braithwaites and everything that they're about. But he has fallen in love with one of the Braithwaites. I forget her name at the moment. Penelope Braithwaite, maybe? So he had us like run a letter over to her, and then naturally she has us run a letter over to him. And she's kind of in the same boat. Like, apparently all of the Braithwaites hate the Greys except for her. So again, it's like the classic Romeo and Juliet. Whoa, snap. Looking down at the minimap for 2 seconds almost caused a head-on collision. I think the funniest head-on collision... Oh, there's two hilarious head-on collisions that can happen in the game. One when you're in the cinematic mode, and you're just riding along like this. Oh, see, here we go. Okay, see, he played that one smart. But for whichever reason, every once in a while, your dude will not be as aware, and he'll just run right into somebody. But I think the funniest head-on collision is when you're riding with like one of your gang mates, like let's say.
Any idea about the land you walk in, do you? What a brave scheme for.
Is that dude talking smack? See a Lemoyne Raider? Oh.
You looking for friends in this town? Cause you ain't gonna find none.
You the local hard man, huh?
You got nothing to say to that?
Around here's a dozen townsfolk offer to bury you just to keep my hands clean. You can hightail now.
I've seen tougher schoolboys.
Enough. Let's go.
A knife?
Yep.
We can knife fight. If I could find a knife. Oh, snap.
For a dead man.
Oh, snap. Oh, he's working me. Oh. Oh man, he's gonna turn me into a John Marston lookalike.
Well, Raiders, now I'm sore.
Oh, he got his licks in though for sure. I think as long as you don't loot the body, you don't get in trouble. Like if you don't start the fight and then you don't loot the body, you should be all right. At least with the law. Oh wait. I wonder why it wouldn't let me pull out my knife. Maybe because I was still kind of on my horse when I was trying to access it. No, but I should be able to access it here, right? Oh, because I'm in town. Dutch has asked us to like not use weapons when we're in town. That's right. I'm gonna pass on that stranger mission. A lot of the stranger missions I think are fun in their own right, but they have more to do with the stranger than with us. And oh snap, it's going down. I still can't pull out my guns. Oh, look at this. I wonder if I hogtied him. Can I hogtie? Oh. If I would have got him closer over here, I could have used my weapon. Oh well.
Oh, forget it. He's gone. We're gonna catch all kinds of hell with the sheriff over there.
All kinds of dramas going down over here. That'd been interesting if I could have hogtied him and brought him back. What they would have said.
Remember me? I'm working for the Grays now. All right.
You see this badge? Although I don't want to go in, obvious, or I guess wherever Bo is. Yeah, I wonder if they would have killed him if I could have hogtied him up. That would have been pretty brutal. Watch somebody just like execute a guy that's hogtied. All right, Romeo, what's up, dude? Here's a letter back from your sweetheart. Are you deaf?
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. You'll... Thank you. My God. What a woman.
Oh boy.
She's... This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry But they're gonna... They'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Said the magic
Fine.
words.
Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you.
Preach.
Come on. We better get going.
You taking your horse? Where's mine? Hey, easy. Personally, I think women's have suffrage enough.
We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Why are you yelling, dog? I'm right next to you. Can't ride through your own property? I guess he's probably talking about the Braithwaite's property.
Calm down.
Because he wouldn't be welcome
I can't
there.
be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what?
Very hog
Fight
tired.
this mob?
must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir.
Arthur's the best.
They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder.
Ugh, I'm already annoyed.
Miss Calhoun. Miss Calhoun. My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go?
So you assume my nature based on my gender? I don't appreciate that,
We know
man.
our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign! We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. Be cooked now.
Missions like this are pretty
Take
dope.
us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Baker Roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
Look at everybody yelling back at us.
Mrs. Calhoun. Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly. Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
Almost there. Take us just a little further, please. This spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down!
Come on! I'm like the circus. Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Well, here! Oh, my God. Go get and cause all this trouble. You don't even know what to get.
If you can make out any of the individual yells that are back at them, then they're all pretty funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
The voice actors
free,
are
just
so
as
freaking
the
good.
founding fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin.
Don't you ever speak to me like that. What are you doing here?
Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, you always was
Bo,
a cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
What? You'll hit me?
Oh, come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go.
No ear holders. I feel like I could probably fight this dude right here, right?
We gotta go before they think twice.
Oh, maybe not.
Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
I feel like I've been there.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. The sooner it's out, the sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Greys and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know.
So there's that daughter that I had mentioned in the previous episode
This
about
is
her not being
Nobody
mentally right or
died.
something, and they got her chained up.
Awful.
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
$30. Jeez.
Time to go, boy.
That wasn't worth it. That looked like a fat stack that he was about to give me, too. Alright, what is next? Back at camp. One with Bill Williamson, and another one with Abigail Roberts. I must admit, the Abigail one intrigues me a bit more, but let's go see. Maybe we'll wander around camp, see who approaches me. Bo said a couple interesting things there. When we were just riding, and Arthur made some kind of mention about gold, Bo kind of dismissed it like, oh yeah, that Yankee gold, that's just a story. Now, the whole reason why we're even getting involved with this feud between the Braithwaites and the Greys is that Dutch and Hosea think that we can play them both and ultimately steal these two family fortunes, and that they would blame it on each other because they already hate each other and the feud is just so strong. But Bo kind of dismissing that there is any fortune, that would throw, you know, a pretty big wrench into everything that we're doing down here, and it would all be for naught. But then moments later in the next cutscene, Bo made another comment about how his family does have money, but he's usually not brought into those conversations. So I don't know if it's conflicting information that Bo just gave us, or if he distinguishes like this gold fortune differently than just simply having money. You know, maybe they do have a lot of money because they have whichever income coming in or going out, but they don't have like this, you know, secret gold treasure. Yeah, so honestly at this point I don't really know how to make heads or tails out of that whole situation. Whoa, coming in hot, dear. Some of the animals, man, they're suicidal. Especially the rabbits. Rabbits are straight trying to get run over. Alright, Bill Williamson or Abigail Roberts. Maybe it's my hatred for Bill or the fact that Arthur used to be in love with Abigail, which we learned through the journal reading. It's me, Charles, your boy.
Dumbass.
What? Why did we just call Charles a dumbass? That wasn't right. Unless I heard that wrong. Alright. Hitch and post. See what's what.
You can rest now, boy.
Hey, you know something? When they was talking about hanging me, I just kept thinking of you.
Oh, did you miss me? That's nice.
No, precisely the opposite. I was thinking, even if I die, at least I won't have to see that turd no more.
Oh, I like that. That That's funny. Yes, I'll remember that one.
Good job. Anybody that can stick it to Micah?
What do you think of the place?
I picked it out.
So far, it seems okay, I guess.
I think that there is rich pickings for some carpetbaggers like us.
Is that what we are, is it? Avenging your father's death after 30 years?
What?
There's gold, Arthur. Gold.
If you say so.
Avenging your father's death after 30 years. Why is Jack playing with the fire next to Micah? Nobody cared. Abigail, you're a terrible mother.
Hi, Jack.
Did you become a sheriff, Uncle Arthur?
Look, everything's gonna be all right.
I know.
Okay.
Good Morgan.
Hey, that's pretty funny, actually. Oh, here comes Abigail.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
So is that the mission, huh? Her mission was simply to give us a couple other missions. So, John and Hosea were going to do something with the Braithwaites. But then now John is doing something for Dutch. And I don't believe we know what that is.
Arthur! Oh, Arthur!
I'm trying to get caught up on the story here.
It's cologne.
It's liquor.
It's cologne from Cologne, Germany. Oh, I just had a few nips, Arthur. I'm not drunk. I'm just happy. You know, you ought to try sometime.
Drinking?
Happiness. Try happiness. Just a little, huh?
You know, I don't remember Uncle's character that well from Red Dead 1. I just remember him being as, like, super grumpy. So to see him, like, so, like, jovial is kind of fun. Okay. But the other thing Arthur said to Dutch was, oh, what are we trying to do? Avenge your father's death 30 years later. Have we been told what his father's death was? And how would we, by getting this money back, be avenging his death? I do not know. So many questions. Alright, so we came in with the idea of either seeing Abigail or Bill. Abigail obviously gave us a couple new missions to go pick up with Hosea. Or I guess a new mission. So now that's that, let's go see what's up with Bill.
Arthur! We need to talk to you.
That's why I'm coming to you. Is that my boy Lenny? Study Bob. Who's Bob? Alright, Bill.
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
What is this,
All right,
team
well,
up
what
on
do y'all
Arthur
want
Day?
me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
Okay, I suppose. It's worth taking a look at least.
If I'm gonna be performing, I better go get changed out of these rags. Give me a minute, gentlemen.
Okay. So,
She's all
Bill,
excited.
This better be good.
It is good. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
That man. The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead?
Oh, snap.
Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
Then you can head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan, then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So the majority of Strauss's collection ones have all been white circles. The only gold one was the Downs one. Maybe there was a couple gold ones before that. But the Downs one seems to be a continuing story at this point. He was the nice do-gooder at the beginning that stopped the fight that we ultimately went to collect on, and he couldn't pay. So now he's dead, and I have to go back.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said,
I like
we'll
this
see
music.
how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I have somebody at my front door. Apologize for that. Just a couple local kids from the school across the street wanted to sell me some kind of coupons or something. All right. Now time to rob a bank.
How it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always like the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. Nita should work.
You don't play a drunken harlot. You are a drunken harlot.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right, Arthur?
Do I?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey, I'm more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray Boys?
What?
That's scary.
No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now.
That's what you call work?
They're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Well, just be smart about it. You got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
I thought Lenny went down. Back to Valentine.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
What do you need?
Well, that could have been my fault.
Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that once things get going.
You know, it says I could talk to Bill here. Can I talk to anybody else? Oh, good. Here we go.
Glad you and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's got to keep you boys out of trouble.
I should have seen if I could talk to
Lenny can be relied on to keep his head.
Lenny.
Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that. What little I remember of it.
You've always been a bad drunk. And before you say it, I know. Takes one to know one.
That's for sure,
we'll
Karen.
Never learn.
And Bill ain't much better. So should we stop for some whiskey?
How about we wait till after the bank, all right?
Lenny.
So, how are you feeling about this, Lenny?
Well, at first I thought it was a bad idea. But then I figured they all are if you think about them long enough.
Certainly have been recently.
I mean, why the hell not? Roll with it. I just told him we needed you along.
I appreciate the confidence, kid.
And if we didn't rob this bank, we really would be slipping.
Thoughts like that, and you're one of us, no doubt.
Sure hope so.
All right. Guess we're doing this then. Bet you didn't think we'd end up over this way.
So, what's going on with these two families? The Grays and whatever the other one's called?
It's more Dutch and Jose's thing. An old feud they're trying to get in the middle of. If it plays right, they reckon we can get some gold out of it.
Never can resist a scam, those two.
Dutch already managed to get us deputized. We got the biggest price on our heads west of Chicago, and now we're working for the law.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
So far, it's been a lot of fancy talking from him and Hosea, while I do all the dirty work. That'll have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy.
All right. One of the very first missions where we take the girls downtown to Valentine, they all seem to come back with their own individual plan of what we could hit. I feel like this was the last one of those. Karen had talked about robbing this bank a long time ago, so we're just now getting around to it. On my first playthrough, I thought I missed it. I thought I should have talked to Karen to activate the mission or something, and I was kind of upset I never got to rob the bank, but
Good afternoon.
don't draw attention to yourself, Karen.
Just been working nonstop.
That dog. I feel like there's something under there.
Passing you.
Okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
All right,
You
gentlemen.
want to put your gun away,
here
Bill?
We are.
Okay. Get ready.
I should get my gun, right? Good night. No? No? Guess I won't. I mean, I see how we all dressed in black. It's not ominous.
Go to work.
Of course. All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers.
The drunken harlot, huh? You gonna play that role, Karen? Or you gonna just be yourself? Still working on that building.
We never decided.
Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Harlot.
Of course, you know I like the harlot.
Arthur.
You're the only one.
Hey,
You're
Karen.
a bunch of filthy sinners and the heartbreakers, a lot of you. Now, where is he?
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
Oh, snap.
I really think you should leave, madam.
I'm not leaving till I
Okay, we're going.
You're a disgrace to
No,
your
hold
sex,
on.
madam.
Wait till she's got him reeled in.
Don't act like you don't know me. Oh, stuck up in here. Not so goddamn stuck up last night. Oh, son. Just between us.
I've never seen this woman in my life.
Get your goddamn hands up!
Go.
This is a goddamn robbery!
A little late, huh?
Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
Let's go, Karen.
It's
You unlock
We're
it?
Good.
All right. Damn, you're quick. Ooh, hello.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Come on.
Damn.
Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
How's it looking? Are you in?
Nearly. This son of a bitch needs to get a move on.
Okay.
Hurry up, bro.
Hurry up.
Oh, he's just messing with us.
Too goddamn slow.
Shit. Can I loot anything while I'm here? Hurry up, bro.
Hurry up. Come on.
That's so hard, Arthur. You won't be able to see straight.
Okay.
Hurry up. There's no way it should take that long. Oh, you're lucky. I move out of the way, dude. Oh, shit. One more time for good measure.
I'm in. Someone come make sure the chute behaves himself in here.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it!
Ooh.
Now what?
Guess
I'll get
I'll
it.
crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can.
Blow up saves, crack saves.
Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick. You
Crack.
shut the hell up and stay still.
Come on. Ah, did I miss it? Loot.
Come on, make it quick. How are you getting on?
Damn, that's a lot of
Going
money.
as fast as I can. This is slower, but
That was
it's
over
quiet.
$3 grand right there.
Okay.
How much time do you think we got?
That little thing that's spinning around, I think the faster it turns, you match it. And then when it slows down, it lets you know that you're close.
Boys, you need to move this along. Don't worry, I see him. I'll go check the front.
How's it looking there?
4,000.
Good.
Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Please, let me go. I
Let you
won't
go?
say nothing.
You
I
crazy?
swear.
Shut the hell up and stay where you are.
Come on. I swear I was like right there.
Few more minutes.
Not too bad. I feel like I'm moving through these pretty quick.
That's another one cleared.
Oh, that
This
one
is
had less than
looking good.
3,000.
How much longer?
Nearly there.
Okay, you reckon that's enough now?
No,
Maybe. It's never enough.
never enough, right? Come
ready to
on.
get the hell out of here whenever you are.
There we go. Getting fairly quick. Come on, give us big money. No whammies. How much?
One. Good.
Yes, sir. 5,000. Come on. So I think that's averaging over 4,000 a save. Come on, I'm right there. Did I skip it? There we go. There we go. All right, cracked them all. Over 5,000. Come on. 5,000. I'll take it. Nobody even came into the bank that whole time.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Let's go. Everybody, stay calm. All of you count to 100 and keep your mouths shut. You understand me?
I got positive honor? It makes me think, like, what option did I have there that I could have done something that would have gave me negative honor? I guess maybe kill the clerks? I bet you that was it. Of course. Nothing in life's ever easy. Now let's see how many times I can ride a horse and shoot backwards.
All right. Yeah!
Right! Get the hell out of here!
You telling me? Do I not have a rifle? There we go. Now, which way are you guys following me? I guess. Good shot. You know, I heard an interesting discussion from the creator of The Legend of Zelda, I think. He was like, if you stop controlling your horse is smart enough to not, you know, run into a rock or run into a tree or whatever. And I think there's something to be said for that. And clearly the game still has to be a game, and they don't want to like nerf things to where it's so easy all the time. But there's just some of these mechanics when you're riding a horse. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just not that great at what it's asking me to do. But there's just times when I'm like, you know, trying to shoot or look this way, and like something like that seems reasonable. Golly, come on. How many shots can these guys take? But there's other times when you're looking behind you or trying to, you know, swing around from left to right and your horse is going all wonky.
They're still coming.
See, like right now. Even that wasn't too bad. Maybe I'm just a whiny little bitch. Maybe that's all there is to it. Oh, can we...
Gotta beat that train, Morgan.
Damn. Pretty cool. We all know trains in Red Dead are only about 4 cars long, so they would be able to go like 2 seconds later. Alright, that's simple enough.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Bill, this is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay. Yep, this is Downs.
Yeah, so I do find it interesting that they force us to do like kind of two different missions within the one. And you also notice that the mission isn't over because they haven't showed us how much money we made. Now we could do the math without getting too serious about the math and trying to remember the exact amounts. I think it was about 20,000. Now we know that the special stash gets half of it. So that leads us down to 10,000 divided 4 different ways. I think we should end up with about $2,500, which is a very significant amount of money. Like that's more money than we've probably accumulated the entire game so far, maybe close to. I think right now it's kind of hard to see. It looks like maybe $500-600. So $2,500 on top of that is a lot of money. Now, again, judging by the fact that we just got a ton of money, and we are forced to go to Mrs. Downs, who Mr. Downs just died. You can hear the music. If I would shut up for 2 seconds, it's back to that solemn music. It makes you wonder a lot of different things. We know that Arthur really loathes doing these missions for Strauss. Mr. Downs was like a legitimate good person. He felt really bad that once we read through his journal, he talked about how, you know, in Mr. Downs' son's eyes, we're probably the devil. You know, that they're on hard times. They're trying to live a good life. They're trying to help others. And then here I come and beat their father half to death in front of them. And the father was also sick. You know, he was coughing all over us. So, you know, we just robbed this bank. We have a ton of money. What's stopping us? You know, how much does Mr. Downs owe us? Like maybe a couple hundred? What's stopping us from just saying, you know what? I got you. Let me pay this couple hundred for you. You know, your dad's dead. You're on hard times. You know, they were on hard times when they had their dad to help to provide. Now with just the two of them, who knows what they're going to turn to. So, you know, why don't we pay their debt for them? We have a ton of money. Let's see.
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out. But he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs.
Damn.
Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money. Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
No two ways about it, man. That's pretty heartless. You got a couple G's in your pocket, and you're gonna go take their last 2 cents. And again, if Red Dead Redemption was built around the Downs family, the epilogue would be that son coming to kill me. Total take 20,000, gang share 10,000, your share 2,500. Kind of hit the nail on the head with all those estimates. So we have a ton of money. I think I can take the Downs family's money and deposit it in the box. Kind of curious to see how much it is. Kind of want to go talk to Strauss, man. Put him in his place. I don't know why, but I love when Dutch plays that music. No. Normally it would say like, donate something. Alright. I'm going to upgrade the camp a little bit. Let's go to the ledger. Current balance. That's kind of a lot. $549. Time to upgrade all this. More medicine at Strauss's. I gotta be honest, I rarely, if ever, take any of those. Oh, Dutch is calling us. Let's go.
want to say thank you to Miss Carolyn, Bill, Lenny, Arthur. They are doing their jobs. Rest of us, we should hang our heads in shame.
Damn.
They remembered to rob the goddamn bank in Valentine. Rest of us are slipping. Pride. Never forget the pride in our work. You four, I salute you.
Thanks, Dutch. But I gotta admit, Dutch, when was the last time you did anything besides your little motivational speeches? Back to upgrading. I'm gonna upgrade each of those individual things. Although, I mean, right as I did it, I kind of felt like this one was a waste. Because I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back there and take any of that stuff. Excuse me. But I do kind of like knowing that my camp is fully upgraded for whatever that's worth. Treat ourselves to the food. And really, when you think about what his thing looked like before, and then now, you know, it's just packed to the gills, full of stuff to go pick up. And then the ammunition at first. This one is actually the one that I probably use more than any of them. Going and getting the better ammunition, some of the Molotov cocktails, arrows, throwing knives, all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna upgrade that one back to back. These little cutscenes, I feel like they could have did a little bit better with them. I wish they would have showed you that view and then showed you the addition instead of just showing you the addition, like showing it like what it was before and then after. Oh look, Bill's talking about his name.
So your first name comes from your surname? Ain't that odd?
Guess I never put too much thought in it before.
What's your real first name then?
Marion?
Marion.
Marion? My, oh my. What a nasty mama and daddy you must have had. Well, they must have hated you before they even met you.
Evening.
Oh my God.
Explains a lot.
It's a family name, actually.
Well, that don't surprise me. I can see why you stick with Bill. Marion.
I know.
Damn.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. Marion.
We actually learned that when we read Marion's discharge papers. It said Marion Williamson. And it's kind of funny. It's one of those things that, like, when I first read it, I thought, I was like, that's really weird. Why do we call him Bill? Like, I am familiar. I have an uncle, Billy. His name is William. His last name is Williamson. But you don't get, like, a first name from a last name. So, but I didn't even think about to talk about it. So it's kind of cool that the game actually did. Oh, no, I don't want to contribute. I want to buy. Bag it up. I ain't giving no money.
What are you wearing? Thinking of switching to the other side?
What? Who is she talking to? First things first, more like last things last. So see, that took $130 out of my pocket because the ledger didn't, or yeah, because the box didn't have enough money. So we upgraded his. Now I'm going to upgrade mine. And again, when they did those little cutscenes, I wish that they showed like the before and after morphing into the after. Now that's the fast travel map. I always forget to use it, to be honest. I might use it if I remember. And then for everybody else. Again, I mean, I can't tell the difference because it's not like I memorized what it looked like before. And horse stable. The chicken coop. I don't know if I'm going to use any of this stuff. The chicken coop, it makes your the stew that Pearson cooks better. I think it gives you like a fortified Deadeye core. I just haven't been around camp enough when he's made the stew to really benefit from it. I'm not going to buy the boat because I don't think I'm going to do too much fishing. I'm not going to buy the leatherworking tools because I'm not going to have Pearson make me too much stuff. I've done that all in my other playthroughs. And then the horse station. Ooh, if I do the horse station, I can get my good horse without having to go to the stables. That right there is 100% pure laziness. Just so, because I've been complaining about it for like 3 or 4 episodes now about how I have the wrong horse. All right, that's enough wasting money. How much money do I have left? Like 40 bucks now? I can't tell, right? Because it's behind my face cam. All right, before I do anything, I am going to that horse. I wonder if the stew's ready. That's right here, right? It's probably past midnight.
How's it going?
What's up, Marion? Man, everybody is like night owls. Everybody stays up crazy late. Karen, you're not even drunk. I'm proud of you. I was wondering if it would give me the upgraded Deadeye core. Am I tripping? Oh, over here. Alright, where is... Yeah, here we go. Can I pull out my better horse? I've actually never done this. Retrieve Bodicea. That's exactly what I want to do. Oh, I'm sorry, Bodicea. I left you for so long. Well, I don't even know if we've bonded. I think we're only at bonding level 3. Alright, next mission. Oh, so Hosea. Oh, he's super close. We can knock this one out. This is the one where John was supposed to help Hosea, but then Dutch said that John had to go help. No, Abigail said that John had to go do something for Dutch, which at this point we don't know what that was. But either way, that kind of needed Hosea. He needs some help. So that's what we're gonna go do. I like Hosea. You can tell he's just like a good person. Out your head, Arthur.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So
No, I haven't.
what exactly are we
That's
doing?
weird of him to say
This
that.
is the
Oh, yes, I
moonshine
have.
we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Yeah.
This is a cool path here. Very picturesque. So we found out what Dutch wants John to do. Look into some horses that the Braithwaites are doing. I felt like we just learned another bit of information. Oh, so just this was all the moonshine that we stole when we were doing the mission with the sheriff.
Modest little homestead.
So now we're turning around and selling it back to the owners.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean,
Hey.
no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay, okay. She's at the house.
Can you get off my wagon?
We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
Driver. Makes him look more important if he has a driver, I guess. You know what? Oh well.
What you want? Found
Dang.
something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Jose is a huckster.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Glad they turned my wagon around.
Here we go.
I was dreading doing that. So it's kind of interesting what she's saying.
So I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got
Oh,
close
nice.
to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Probably got added to the camp stash.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot.
Turned idiot.
Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
Hosea's dancing shows always make me laugh. So she wants us to give away all of her liquor for free. Clearly, there has to be some kind of reason why.
Stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to
at Arthur.
strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
So I strangled Mama in a rage, huh? Is that what I did? Holy.
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north.
Who are you talking to?
Hello! Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton.
Are they the bouncers or something?
Hand out the liquor.
Never noticed a bouncer. That $4 better come out of your pocket, Hosea, not the camp's.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day.
This reminds me of the mission with Lenny.
It's a sin to look a gift. That's some strong stuff.
Just keep them coming.
Sin will catch us all. So drink up.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Those are big shots.
Grab another bottle. There's plenty to go around. Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy.
I don't think that's how much you can pour into a shot.
You're fine, man, Fenton. You're fine, man. Don't listen to your brother. We got work to do here, Fenton.
Oh, snap. Everybody's gonna be lit. Lenny!
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
How rich are you?
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
It's gotta go sideways, right?
Don't be scared of Fenton. He
Oh, snap. So my guess is that this is all playing into whatever Catherine Braithwaite had planned.
Drink up, drink!
Lemoyne Raiders.
Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You.
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
Hello, can't shoot. They told you not to make Fenton mad.
You got misery coming your way.
Let him out.
We run the liquor around here.
Come on, get up here.
Oh, I wanted to see him fall over.
Upstairs, hurry. Help me.
Is that dude still alive? Oh, snap. Was it not time for me to run? I thought he said go upstairs. I feel like this was a mistake.
Do something, Otto.
Can I get a shotgun? I guess dual wield makes more sense, huh? Oh, snap. My bad, dude. He's been calling for my help for a long time. Alright, let's go. Oh my god. Point blank range. Oh, come on, Andy. Right between the eyes.
Let's go.
Whoa! Hello. Jump, dude. Are you alright, Jose? Because I clearly don't care. Oh, snap.
Yep. I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, huh?
A shotgun from that far? Oh, of course I don't have my rifles on me.
They got out the back.
Got more coming.
You think we wouldn't find you?
That horse like ramped.
Coming out of the alley.
Alley? There's no alleys back then. Oh, snap.
I want both those sons of bitches dead.
Come on, shoot. Arthur, what are you doing? Shoot him. Is anybody in front of us? No, they're all behind, huh? I don't know if you can shoot a pistol that far. Or a revolver, rather. Woo. Beat it. How many trains are we gonna beat? Where are they? Where are they? Are they in front? Yes, they are. Oh, no way. Oh, I wanted him to get ran over by the train. Damn, they're on the train, right? Was that one that was on the train?
Shoot to your left.
To my left. Oh, right there. Oh, man. I would do anything to have a rifle about now. Thanks, Hosea. Dude, I'm bloody. Nope.
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
Right?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
So you got to believe that Catherine, because we've been told earlier that the Braithwaites and the Lemoyne Raiders are close. That she set us up.
Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertising.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, right. Well, you're being naive.
This place is odd.
Well, I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
Only $4 for it, dude. You just gave $4 to those.
We'll make an actor of you yet.
Get out of my
I'll go
face.
speak to Dutch.
You gotta love the cutscenes that bring you back to the next spot. Whoa, a loading screen. You never see those in this,
So,
in
what
this
do you
game.
think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family.
Why is Micah so close
Scots,
to him?
degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold.
I'm not
And
too
in the
sure about
middle
that.
of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
Master plan from Micah, huh?
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
All right, so I have got a little bit of research to do with Dutch's father, how he died, how that relates to these families, and how stealing this gold is going to be payback for his dad's death. It's also another saying, pride comes before the fall, and I'd say that Dutch is feeling... I'm standing too close to him. That moon is traveling at warp speed if the shadows are moving like that. What's up with that? Oh, look at that moon. It's cooking. Is nobody else concerned with the speed of the moon? It might mess up the tides.
Mr. Morgan.
Oh, are you concerned with the speed of the moon?
Yes, Reverend.
Do you think the Pinkertons are finally gonna kill us?
No.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I'm so worried.
You know, thinking that this...
evening, Arthur.
Oh, what's up, Sadie? It's been a minute.
This is Adler.
How you feeling?
You look pissed off.
No more than usual.
That's true.
Okay. Just checking you're all right.
Hey, look, those two don't want to kill each other anymore. Yeah, thinking that this is just going to be an easy robbery where we steal all of this gold from both of the families, I'm a little concerned. I'm also concerned that the gold even exists. There's kind of been hints that it hasn't.
Mr. Morgan!
Hold on.
Mr. Morgan.
What's up, dude?
Mr. Pearson?
Quite a country. Quite a country. You know, sometimes I'm glad I left the Navy. Too many men. Too many men. This world, far more genteel, huh?
I never figured running in a bunch of outlaws would be the genteel option.
Well,
I really wanted to hear what Micah had to say here.
Things, sir. I've seen terrible things in the back.
There's a spy here for you, Arthur.
Watch yourself.
Hello, Arthur.
I think he was just trying to...
Excuse me. You good?
I think so.
Yes, I am, Charles. How are
There
you?
he is.
I really don't like it when people don't answer me.
Going out hunting again soon?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I think Micah was trying to like creep out Strauss, saying something about how he shoots people in the back or something like that, so be careful. So, oh well, I don't think we missed out on anything too vital there. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. If you appreciate the mission-focused, story-focused approach that I'm taking, appreciate a subscription, a like, and a comment. So with that, we'll see you guys in the next part.